Hey y'all, so I just watched another movie. So this is going to be Flicks Done Quick, episode number 2. So I just finished watching a movie called 1922 on Netflix, and it's based off of a Stephen King like thingy. So I was like, all right, this looks like it might be good, and I quite liked it. The basic plot was about a man and a wife who are having issues like financially, what to do with their son and their farm, and they have a decent opportunity to leave the farm and go to the big city for a new life, which is what the wife wants. But the husband, Wilfred, does not want that. And basically, so the movie starts off with like future Wilfred writing his confession, and basically then the movie is like a narrated style of it's just narrated as Wilfred, so it's pretty cool. And it basically, so Wilfred plots to murder his wife with his son. They both kind of co-op it, and eventually they do, and the scene is like, it's brutal when they fucking tear her apart. um and so then they successfully get away with the murder, but like economic stuff really fucks them over. They run out of money, and eventually Henry the child, he's like 14, 15ish. It's not explicit when he turns 15, but so eventually impregnates a girl, and that girl's parents get really pissed off at the situation, so they like try to send her away. And eventually he runs off. He starts like becoming like a basically a bandit, if you will. He starts robbing banks, robbing stores, getting money, killing people, etc. um to acquire the funds in order to live with this girl and have a child and all that. But eventually that leads to her dying while still carrying the baby, and then he kills himself. Meanwhile, Wilfred is like kind of just, he's going crazy. And these parts are really cool, where he's like basically he's just being haunted by the dead wife. Like, so you see like the dead wife walk around and like stare at him and like fucking talk to him and stuff. And it's like, it's really good the way it's done. One of the main things I like about this movie is the imagery with the rats. I think the rats are a really cool aspect. Basically, they just kind of like follow him around. They're just sneaking in the background. You hear like the rat squeaks and all that like throughout the movie. So it's really cool. It symbolizes his eventual downfall into like insanity, because like the squeaks get more and more like relevant, and then like he sees them all over the place, and you can't tell if the rats are actually there or if it's like just him going crazy, and that's pretty cool. Eventually he gets bitten by a rat in the hand, like in the right here scenario. And then he doesn't go to the hospital or whatever, so he just like wraps it up and then eventually gets infected. And then the sheriff stops by at some point, and sees him in like a state of fuckery, and brings him to the hospital. So like he gets his hand amputated, so it's pretty neat. Um, and I mean that's basic plot. It's really good. I like the acting. I mean, it was kind of cheesy with the time period thing, because it's 1922 is when the movie is set, so it's kind of cheesy with the acting. Um, but I think it was pretty good. I would say all the characters are convincing. Um, I didn't really like the Henry actor, the teenager who played Henry. He was just kind of like, he made a lot of weird faces, and he was like, I didn't like him much, but everyone else is okay. Um, and yeah, would I recommend it? Well, if you don't mind being spoiled and the movie has no spins or twists, then yeah, go ahead and watch it. I'd say it's pretty good. And yeah, that's all I got for you.